Hey everyone, just a heads up, this podcast was recorded before we all learned of the passing of Kentaro Miura, which is why we don't reference it here, but it will definitely be something that we address in the future. Welcome everyone to a very sad manga alert, because we do have some unfortunate news to share with you before we get into anything, and that is that Buzz has returned as a guest.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You see, we were trying to get Apollo on.
I had to be the bearer of bad news.
We were trying to get Apollo on, but then, a tornado destroyed his farm. So it's going to be a while before Apollo is back. So for now we have Buzz. In other news, Shaman has parted ways with Manga Alert. That's right, our long-time beloved host, Old Shaman, has decided to move on to a new chapter of his life and has departed the Manga Alert podcast on good terms. I just want to let everyone know we are being 100% serious here. There's nothing bad happened or anything. Like, we're all still cool. We've invited him if he ever wants to. He's perfectly welcome back as a guest. But yeah, so that's it.
We 100% promise all of you, this is true.
I know we joke around a lot, make up shit about each other, but yeah, no, he did. He did decide to move on. So yeah.
Yeah, and we and then nothing happened. Like, there was no drama or beef or anything. Like, we're not upset that Shaman has some of this, like, the poor man's taste. But we're all fine and good. He just real life, you know.
Yeah, and now that since we are missing one host, there's only two of us now. We decided to we decided to go back. We got Taz on now. Taz is our new third host, which is a little weird because he was our host before. Unfortunately, though, Taz could not make it onto this podcast because he was with Apollo when the tornado destroyed his farm. They're both very sick and injured right now, and I don't know when they'll be back. But I guess with that out of the way, theme song.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Now, at birth, or I should say before his birth, his father, Daigo, who is a lord of Japan, ends up making a deal with 48 different devils that are present in the land.
Fairy Tail offers a lot in terms of character development, and as well as in really amazing scenes. Anyways, like I said, going back to the cliches, generic moments with this series, did not like it one bit. 3 out of 10 at best. First off, I will have you know that I am nowhere near the perfection that is Fairy Tail, alright? You know, as much...
Dayman, fighter of the night man, champion of the sun, you're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Dayman!
All right, everyone. That was an interesting way to start. How you guys doing?
Yeehaw! I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, feeling pretty fresh.
You guys vaccinated yet? You get poked?
Yeah, I got my vaccination from Walmart the other day. Actually.
Oh, cool.
That's actually a joke. I have not had the chance to get vaccinated yet, but it is. It's on the plan.
I got the M&M vaccine.
I got mine behind the dumpster at the gas station, so I hope it's okay.
Yeah, it was in a spoon. It's weird.
Do you guys have a can? Do you guys have a Fazoli's?
It was kind of weird. I think I blacked out afterwards, but you know, I'm supposedly COVID free now, so
I felt great ever since.
I haven't gotten vaccinated yet, but I live out in the middle of nowhere, so it's probably going to be a little while.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
I'll be eligible to sign up tomorrow, or so I've already done so when you guys hear that. So hopefully I won't wait too long. Won't be until July or some shit. But Anyway, we are back with Manga Alert. We're here with, of course, Shrugpod and Buzz. Buzz was on last time, the Attack on Titan podcast, but he has yet to be on a general podcast where we just talk about whatever. So he's here today, and I guess we will get started, and we can start with Buzz on what we've been reading recently. What new fun manga has been tickling us?
So, recently, I had been reading a lot of Yurusei Yasuda by Rumiko Takahashi. I had been binging that for a long time.
That's a long series, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What series is it again? I didn't hear the first part.
Yurusei Yatsura.
What's that?
Oh, that's the alien girl one. It's basically gender swapped
okay,
Inuyasha.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's like Rumiko Takahashi's like first big work.
Was it before she did Ranma?
I think.
No, I think Ranma was oldest, wasn't
Hold on,
it?
let me do some quick Google here.
Mason Ikoku from 1980 to 1987, Ranma half 87 to 96,
Yeah,
then Inuyasha.
She started Ranma right after Yurusei Yatsura, so
Okay.
yeah, this was her first manga, so that's impressive. I know Shrug hates her, so you know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna hide it. I do.
Really?
It's
Wow.
the worst.
Wow, I can't.
Nothing against her. I mean,
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
I will say her art is not the worst. It's kind of how I feel about like Fairy Tail. Everything else is a mess, but at least it looks nice.
I do think it's really impressive. I'm looking now. She has 4 series in particular that are super long, right? Like Yurusei Yatsura, Ranma, Inuyasha, Rinne are all like over 35 volumes.
And
Yeah,
Inuyasha's
Inuyasha's
got like
56 volumes.
Yeah, it's like 50 something.
Inuyasha has 56, yeah, but they're all like...
what, 37?
Yeah, geez, and she's 63 and she's still working on stuff, so, you know, lots of respect for her. I've never personally read anything by her. I saw the one Neo Yokio episode that had the Ranma parody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I got into
there
her
was-
stuff through Inuyasha.
Oh, yeah. That's why Shrug hates her.
I was binging the anime a while back.
It says, yeah, you may have already said that she has like 6 series. I don't know if she's working on one, but like
She is
her
right now.
current one
She
that
has
she's
one
working-
currently.
yeah, it's like the Inuyasha sequel, correct? Or am I wrong?
Is it? I don't
no,
think
it's-
so.
That's anime only. She wasn't working on that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she had a hand in that or not.
Her current
No,
series...
I believe she was the lead character designer, and that was it. It's kind of like Boruto.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
But Kishimoto hopped on after a while. This article I'm reading here, I mean, it doesn't really matter if she hops on it or not. It literally says right here that Rumiko Takahashi is one of the wealthiest women in Japan. So it apparently doesn't matter if she wants to hop on to the sequel series or not. She could literally just sit at home and do nothing now and just enjoy her Inuyasha money.
But she still draws...
What, like second
'cause-
place is the Demon Slayer mangaka?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you
geez,
gotta find something to do.
Well, Takahashi's probably like... He said one of, not the most, which is probably Gotoge at this point.
Yeah.
I saw the Demon Slayer movie after.
Yeah, all those Inosuke's
That was-
plushies selling out.
That was a fun time.
Was it? I didn't know that it was supposed to, like, start season 2. Like, somebody explained
yeah,
that to me. It's like it ends right after season 1, and I'm like, that's kind of stupid, but kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah, because you don't see many movies do that. Well, anime movies. They're usually just some, like, non-canon nonsense. Like, have you seen the trailer for the new My Hero movie? It's like, Deku is a mass murderer.
Yeah, I've seen all the memes. It's like Japanese hero Deku wanted for a mass murder or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just silly stuff like that.
Breaking Hearts.
But no, yeah, the Demon Slayer movie is just...
Spin-off of Vigilantes.
Yeah. But the Demon Slayer movie, yeah, it is just the next arc. And then season 2 will pick up after the movie. So, fun.
Okay.
For all you Demon Slayer
kinda
fans
cool.
like Shrug.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
You know me. I love Demon Slayer.
Buzz, you reading anything else?
So I've been catching up on Shortcake Cake. That is
What?
my favorite shoujo romance series. It just ended in English, so I decided to pick up the last 3 volumes, and I've been reading those. I haven't finished it quite yet, but hopefully pretty soon.
Did you say shortcake cake?
Oh,
Like the strawberry?
yeah.
I've literally never heard of this.
Yeah, it's called Shortcake Cake.
Maybe because I'm
Shortcake
not the.
cake?
Yeah, it kind of flew under the radar, but it's super good.
Maybe because I'm not a girl. Ooh.
No, it just
Maybe.
gave me a actual just shortcake recipe. Wait, hold on. There's an image that popped up somewhere. Oh, here it is. You go to the images,
Sue
it's
Morishita.
different.
It only has a 7.4
Yeah,
on
it's by
Mal, so
Viz.
it must be bad. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Fake fans.
We aren't fans. We have no idea.
Yeah, I've literally never heard of this. You see, this is why it's good to have Buzz on, because he reads all this, like, obscure shit. Not like the stuff Shaman reads, which is all from the 60s, but, like, you know, modern obscure shit.
Is it-
Like all these shoujo manga. Like, what? Who's even heard of these?
It's good having mixed taste, at least.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, I started Classmates. That's a yaoi.
Where do you find all these? Why can't you just read, like, the normal shonen, like, normal people?
I don't know. That's just my stick. Like, everybody asks if I've been catching up with, like, the latest series that's, like, actually popular. I'm like, what?
Huh.
See, I'm like the opposite of Shaman.
Kinda, like, you're, like, in the same vein of reading obscure shit, but it's, like, opposite, like, genres and, I guess, time periods. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Shaman wouldn't...
Well, I'm the type of guy that can watch Ruby and, like, be genuinely invested.
Yeah, we know.
You know what I mean?
That nonsense.
Hey,
Or, like,
there ain't nothing wrong with a little Ruby from time to time. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I'm caught up on Ruby. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm man enough. I can say it.
You still watch Ruby?
Yeah, I don't like.
wait, did you watch Volume 7 yet?
Or 8. Yeah.
Wait.
Well, Buzz, are you
I
the fake
haven't watched
fan
that
now?
one. I'm actually waiting for the Blu-ray.
Yeah. No.
No, well, see, my internet is so horrible. I've just been buying them all on Blu-ray. So I own 1 through 7 on Blu-ray, and that's how I watched it originally. I usually do that a lot. I'll just buy Blu-rays.
How much longer is this going on for?
Honestly, I have no idea,
Is what?
but I will say this is
really?
for anyone who currently watches Ruby, because at this point, I watch
Which
it
I hope
because
is no one in the audience.
which I only watch it at this point just because I've become invested to see what's going on, but like I kind of don't care, and especially after this season. I thought that Volume 7 ended pretty well, because like it was honestly kind of like, oh frick, that's a big deal.
Yeah, like Volume 7 was quite
But
good.
the ending to Volume 8, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like I said, when is this going to end? The biggest stressful thing is this is for anyone who is afraid to be spoiled 3 seasons ago of Ruby, but they revealed that their villain, they're like, we can't kill the villain. They're like, she's unkillable. So it's like, then why does it... I was like, what? Like, I don't know why you would write a villain like
Yeah.
that, because it's kind of like, oh, well, now they're going to find a way to kill her. Cool. It's like, or they're just going to do something just stupid. I hate
so
that.
so for people that don't know, they had like this 3 wishes oracle type thing, and they asked like, okay, how do we defeat the villain? And they're like, oh yeah, you can't. And they're like, oh, so it's confirmed? They're like, yeah.
I cannot
Okay.
believe
Yeah,
we
it's-
are talking about Ruby. You see, Shaman would never allow this.
Hey, well, Shaman's gone, buddy. Shaman is gone.
I'm host now.
The reign of
No,
Buzz
you see,
is
this
here.
this whole conversation is exactly why we picked Taz over Buzz. So, see, Taz don't put up with no Ruby
Well, no,
shit.
I've been reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm cool too.
Oh God,
I'm
Shrug,
cool.
what have you been? Shrug, what have you been reading?
So I've kind of been reading a small handful of stuff. I think I said on the last like general cast that obviously I read through like Attack on Titan and some Hunter x Hunter, but Earlier on the year, I don't know if I mentioned this, I read through all of Vinland Saga that's currently out. I read through Mob Psycho 100, at least like the first 6 volumes that are out in English. Mob Psycho 100, it was okay. I didn't really catch
All right, so I guess
the greatness.
I guess I'm the only host now. Just like that. It's just me.
Okay. The third volume,
Solo gear cast.
the third volume I thought was good. It was like that first fight where Mob fought what's his face. I thought that was good, but the first 2 volumes didn't really catch me. Maybe it's just because I just got off of Vinland Saga, and so I was kind of just like, dude, this is like, it's nothing. Yeah, maybe I'd say that has something to do with it, because I was like, there's no way I can't just get hyped, because like I like one. I like his writing style, and so I was like, I think I'll really enjoy this. But after, but that was like at the beginning of the year. But after I read Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter, I just finished all of Magi. So Magi was great.
Hell yeah.
It was fun. That was just wonderful. It was my first time reading all the way through, because I've been collecting it for years now. Read Solanin, which I'm working on the Solanin video right now.
Oh my god, Shrug, the video you sent me.
New video leaked.
Yeah, so I sent gear for y'all that have read Solanin. I sent gear like the intro to my video, because it doesn't have an anime. It has a live action movie, and so I couldn't really like use any anime clips.
Oh no!
And so I used this one clip, and I sent it to Gear, and like you guys are just gonna have to stick around and watch it later. But it killed me.
It killed me. Like,
dude, it was so funny. Solanin was really good. I've honestly been on a pretty good hot streak of just good series recently, and then. Sadly, I had to leave for my summer job at the end of this month. But before I go,
Bible camp strikes again.
You gotta go off to Jewish camp. Sorry.
Jew? You've converted?
Yeah, dude. I'm no longer
What?
a Catholic. I'm Jewish.
Holy shit! Is that even legal?
I don't know.
Like, you won't get like stoned or something?
It's going
I
further.
guess I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, I do. Yeah. Well, I do read Blue Exorcist. So somebody did comment
shit.
one time. They said, "How can you have Blue Exorcist and then you have a Bible right above it? Like, that's kind of
It's
odd,
for protection.
Right?" And I said, "It is for protection. Who knows what's gonna come out of these books?" And then I've read like some just random volumes from here and there, like some Full Metal Alchemist. But that's about it. I really want to finish Scott Pilgrim before I go off. But then I only have 4 more reviews left, and I'm done. I hate the style of reviews that I'm doing, and I just want to finish it up and make new stuff so bad. I'll do analytic stuff, but gosh darn it, I hate my format for reviews, because I put so much hard work into them, but I hate writing the scripts and I hate editing them. So I just want to do something that's actually fun.
I feel that.
Just do what I do and don't write scripts.
Well, I think I said this the other night. I did something really fun. I live streamed and I watched all my old reviews to kind of like update my scores. The Cosmonaut Variety Hour did that, and so I was like, that seems like a fun idea. So I did, and it was a lot of fun. But I also stated there was a point of where I just need to start writing scripts, because I am awful at retaining information and like trying to think of stuff to say on the spot. So
Here's a better idea. A better idea: become a For Neverworld style channel.
Oh shoot, yeah.
One new chapter just dropped.
He does this new thing now. He does like news videos, which I guess good for him for finding something else. But there'll be like 20 pieces of news about manga and anime, and like one of the pieces is that like My Hero is on break for like 1 week, which happens every now and then, and the title will be like horrible news for My Hero Academia. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I don't really.
There's like
get
a picture of Deku dying or something on the thumbnail.
It's like, all right, the news is just that it'll be back the next week. But you know.
I mean, I respect the grind.
Oh yeah, I mean he's been going at it for a while. Double Four, can't say the same for him. He's
Didn't everyone like trash on Double Four for like being bisexual or something, and then he just like absolutely just like fell off the face of the earth?
Yeah, it's really weird to say what's been going on with this channel. I don't even know if I want to get into it because it might get really dark. So I'll just to tell people, if you're curious, go look up Double Four Anime.
Manga Alert Podcast After Dark.
Hey,
man.
listen, we haven't done an aftercast in a while, so.
Anyway, I have been reading.
All right, bring out the vodka.
I've been writing. Oh, we should do a drunk cast sometime. That'll be fun. Although Shrug, I don't know if you're allowed to drink in your religion,
yeah.
but
It's not even a religion thing. It's just a personal thing. I will join though. That sounds a lot of fun.
oh. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll give you a Capri Sun.
I did a Shonen Jump video recently, so I caught up on all the normie shit. You know, I read caught up to Dr. Stone. That was interesting. I said in the video that this past arc was definitely like the worst one. It got really weird. I'm still interested to see where it's going, but like they introduced Stanley Snyder, and it's like, ugh, not a fan of that man.
Ooh, that doesn't even sound like an interesting name.
So,
Can
yeah,
you, okay, put it like in lamest terms. Put it like in perspective of somebody who's never read like Dr. Stone. What would you compare him to?
Yeah, like me.
Stanley Snyder.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like. He's just like this guy with a rifle, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Stanley Snyder."
So Gabby.
No, he's a bit more capable than Gabby, but
You trashing
Yeah,
on Gabby?
yes. The Attack on Titan era is over. We can. It don't matter. We're
yeah.
no
the bit
longer
ended.
Marley stands. We don't care.
Baller.
But guys, wait for the 9th page. It'll clear everything up.
I don't want. Okay, I don't want to. I really want to talk about this. Okay, like if you really really care about vague Dr. Stone spoilers, skip ahead a couple minutes. But okay, so like this new arc starts, and it's like, oh, Senku and the boys, they're all cool, everything's going well. How do we set up a new villain? They introduce evil Senku. He's like someone who went through the exact same thing as Senku, and he's a genius, but this time he's like a fascist and wants to rule the world as a dictator.
Like Shadow Mario.
And like
Mario Sunshine.
So Senku and the squad like kidnap him, and then they go off to explore the world or some shit, and then Stanley Snyder is after them, and that's what this arc was. Yeah, it was whatever, man. It's a weird series.
Heard Buzz go.
Oh, I wish Based were here. He has some words for Dr. Stone always.
I never bought those 10 volumes. That never happened.
I call up to Mashal, which is amazing. It's so good. They're doing
so good.
They're doing the Triwizard Tournament arc now, which has been exciting. Especially this recent chapter, where they kind of jump to Order of the Phoenix. It's like, holy, like, geez. Candy Flurry, another banger, you know. It's about the sweet police and the sweet users. Shrug, you've read this, right? I know you're a big fan.
Honestly, I'm gonna be very for real with you. I watched your video and I was like, that looks like something I would read. like it would just be, it's just so, just one of those weird things of like, this might be gold, but it probably not. I was interested though, and literally I probably wouldn't even be interested if it wasn't for your video.
The next big series I'm planning to read is Vagabond, but that's a whole massive epic saga, whatever. Before I get into that, I wanted to take a bit of a break, read something more fun. I read, so I started rereading Soul Eater. I've reread this series many times over the years, but it has been a while.
Such a good series.
So I picked up Soul Eater again, and I still love it. It's still wonderful.
Shocker there.
Dude, I love Soul Eater. So good.
It's so, like, it really shouldn't be this good. Like, it's really weird how great it is. But what I then decided to do, I want to make a video on it, but even though my like original Soul Eater review is like 5 years old now and kind of cringe looking back, I still don't disagree with anything I said there. So I wanted to do something a bit different for this Soul Eater video I'm planning to make, and what I decided to do, you see, infamously, of course, the Soul Eater anime had this really, shitty original ending. But I haven't actually seen that ending since I first watched the series like 7 years ago. So what I decided to do is I paused the manga right where the anime becomes original, and I jumped to the anime, and now I'm watching the anime to the end.
Oh gosh.
Now, here's the thing. I'm only a few episodes in, and so far, it hasn't been that bad yet, because they're still pulling some elements from the manga here. So, it hasn't, I haven't noticed the sharp decline yet, but I'm bracing for it.
Yeah.
I'm on episode 40
It's like
now,
50-50 similar up until the end.
Yeah, because the manga was, like, they still had chapters to pull from. Oh, God, it's just such a... I mean, I did forget how good the anime looked. I mean, it is a really, really well-produced show.
Oh yeah, the animation is fantastic in that series.
What episode does it split off on? Around like 30, like 40, 39?
27, I think, right?
It's 37.
It's 37? Yeah.
Oh.
It's right after the brew fight in Alaska.
Yeah, because they fight Mosquito.
Yeah, and
Which
right.
amazing. Oh.
You know, I should really remember this. I watched it like a year ago.
The one thing, and I never liked this about the Soul Eater anime back when I first watched it, and I still hate it, and it's how the noses look from the side. Oh my god. They look like, someone pointed out, they look like skulls. You guys know what I'm talking about? They have like holes
Oh my
in their
gosh,
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking on...
Yeah, those weird shadows.
I'm looking on Hulu right now of like Liz, Patty, and Kid looking up, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like what happened there? Like, that's not in the manga style. Like, it's so weird.
I think, well, isn't it like, okay, because I think right after the Mosquito fight, do we care about spoiling Soul Eater? It ended in like, can we just talk about Soul Eater spoilers?
Y'all have had like almost 20 years to read this shit.
Yeah. So, like right after the Mosquito fight, I'm pretty sure that like the guy who likes coffee, like the coffee guy,
BJ, yeah. Okay,
and then,
that's a bit too big of a spoiler there, Shrug.
We talked about it. I literally said, "Can I spoil it?"
I didn't think you were gonna be that big into spoilers, though.
Because like that's exactly where it ends off. Like they fight Mosquito, and I'm pretty sure.
No, you see, so what happens? Because I'm just watching them now. Basically he gets introduced right after the Mosquito. Like the Mosquito fight is like the last canon thing in the anime, and then after that BJ gets introduced in the anime and manga, but he plays a different role in the show. He's like a technician guy, and in the manga he's brought in because he's an investigator, and they're looking for a potential mole in the school. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's weird. Like the anime picks some things from the manga and just does different things. And like so far, it's been all right. What I've watched, but I know it's only a matter of time before it gets silly.
Yeah, because like the biggest things that really bothered me were deaths, like kids fight against like the clowns, how they like use the magic tool. Like the fight in the manga just with Death and Ostrich never happened. Like in Death's house, and this is one thing that I will never like forgive the series for. One of my favorite fights in all of manga is Black Star versus Mifune's. Like that final fight, that's one of my favorite fights ever.
Oh, me too.
And
that's so good.
I hate how they did it in the show, because it's like y'all really had gold right here, and y'all have just. Y'all really gonna be doing this?
Yeah, they really turned it into some power of friendship crap with that one.
Yeah, it's it's so frustrating because like Soul Eater, it's one of those series where like I would give up like a leg to see the rest of it animated, but it's in such a weird position where like the first 10 volumes have been adapted so perfectly that remaking it just wouldn't make any sense, right? Like
exactly. That's the one thing I said this
like
to somebody else. Yeah. That's honestly it. It's just because the first.
Like the one, because like if they remake Soul Eater and start at the beginning, like there would literally be no point to animating like the first third of the series.
Unless they wanted to do like Blue Exorcist did and just retcon the entire end of like Blue Exorcist season 2. I never watched it, but they literally retcon like the last, fourth of the season, and they're just like that never happened. I mean, I could see them doing that.
I know what you're talking about there, but still, that's like, it's still different because like that was still so much less than what Soul Eater. Because Soul Eater, like, if you don't know the manga, then you can't even tell that it like becomes non-canon because it's so seamless, right? So it would just be so weird them being like, hey guys, here's the new Soul Eater, pretend it's episode 38 of the original show, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's the only reasonable way I could see them doing that. They just have to do what Blue Exorcist did, which I don't like how they did that, but I would honestly. What?
They could do. Do you guys know what the Shaman King has been doing?
What?
The new anime?
What?
So now I don't watch
condensing it.
I don't watch Shaman King. Maybe this would have actually been good to have Shaman on for to talk about Shaman King, but basically, so it's a decently long manga. It's like 30 or so volumes. It's like 33 or something.
32 or 33.
Yeah. Anyway, 35. Apparently.
Oh.
Anyway, so it had an anime back in the day, whatever, and it was never a full adaptation. Let's see. Yeah, it was 52 episodes, obviously. Oh, no, wait, that's the new one. What am I looking at? Yeah, the original was 64 episodes, and of course it finished before the anime, or before the manga ended, so, it was the whole classic scenario. Anyway, this year it gets a brand new remake. Everyone is super excited, and what they decide to do is adapt the entire manga into 52 episodes. So to put this in...
Is that confirmed, or is that just a rumor, though?
Well, I don't know if it's confirmed, but according to people who watch it, the pace is so ridiculously fast that it seems like that's what they're doing.
Oh.
And to put that in perspective, Soul Eater is 52 episodes, and we'll say like 37 episodes covers 10 volumes of Soul Eater, so it's like... It's pretty weird. And so that's something I also hope they don't do with Soul Eater. Like, they do a remake, but it's just like a super rushed version. That would also suck.
It's a JoJo Part 3 treatment with that.
Yeah.
Balance
make
things
it
out.
like, make it 100 episodes. But like, they do that a lot, actually. The new Blade of the Immortal anime did the same thing, where it covered the entire like 33-volume story in 24 episodes.
I mean,
Like-
I think that like I always wanted them to do like the Brotherhood treatment for Soul Eater, but like our earlier claim, it was just
And the other thing with Brotherhood is that like the original series was so different from the very beginning, right? Like
it could work.
Yeah, but here it's like no one would want to reanimate all of Soul Eater unless maybe they could get rid of the noses. They could like fix the noses.
If they did it, like if they, wanted to change the style up, because like I don't know, Okubo's art is just so much different at the end of Soul Eater than the beginning, and like the beginning of Soul Eater to me it looked a little ugly, but
yeah, I agree.
But like the very end, if they wanted to reanimate it in that style, like and just kind of like look, because Soul Eater is one of the most like stylistically one of the best
it's so good.
series out there.
Like it might be like my favorite manga art style. Just it's like incredible how awesome it looks.
Yeah, the fight choreography I would say is my favorite ever.
Oh, yeah.
For a battle
It's so
shonen
good.
Like that.
I don't
you're
know,
saying,
like I don't know who would animate it though. Like Bones could do it again, but I mean it could easily get like a Hunter x Hunter
Mappa.
treatment and a Hunter x Hunter like 2011 treatment I think that would be awesome.
Oh, what's interesting though, so I believe Soul Eater Not has a more complete adaptation than Soul Eater, so that's
It does.
cool.
It does.
Yeah.
I've watched Soul Eater Not. It's weird.
Yeah, I think it's 4 volumes in like 24 episodes or something.
No, it's only got like 13,
12.
14
It's
episodes.
12 episodes, but I think they cover the whole
What,
thing.
really? Oh.
Which is actually
Only
funny
4
because
volumes?
Soul Eater Not, Soul Eater Not spoils events of the Soul Eater manga, and so the anime does too. But if you haven't seen the Soul Eater anime, or if you haven't read the Soul Eater manga and only watch the anime, then Soul Eater Not will actually spoil future events for you. So that's fun. That happened to me. Like, when I
Wait,
first
the Soul
watched
Eater
it.
the Soul Eater Not anime spoils for the manga?
The Soul Eater Not in
It's a prequel, isn't it?
it is okay. I'll bleep this out. It spoils the and maybe a few other
Oh
things.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I remember
gosh,
I remember
forgot about
watching
that.
that.
Oh my god.
I remember watching the anime. I'm like, wait, what? Why wasn't this in the show? This is such a big deal. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I guess we should move on from Soul Eater now and talk about the next big thing that happened. Everyone losing
Fire
their minds
Force.
over. No, not Fire Force. Fuck off.
Sadly, no.
Coming off of the masterpiece This Gorilla Will Die in One Day, Sui Ishida has returned to us with Trojan X.
Trojan X.
And I trust we have all read it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The next masterpiece. What'd you guys think of it?
I didn't read it.
I mean,
Wait, what?
it was fine.
I
Shrug,
didn't read it.
I told everyone to read it. It's like 80 pages.
Wait, you
didn't
didn't?
It's 80 pages for one chapter.
I told you like a week ago to read it.
I'm
Someone
sorry.
homework.
I'm sorry. I've got things to do. I can't
Go to the back of the
just-
class.
I just can't sit there
Yeah,
and
things
read.
that like go to confession, go like drive around. Like what do you... Ugh.
I work
Yeah, spend
here.
time with his
I've got a
girlfriend or
life. Darn
something.
it. I just can't.
Can't fit
80
in 80... Can't fit in
80
pages.
chapters.
No, not 80 pages. It's brand new. It's...
Oh yeah, no, I know.
It most of it's fighting. It's not that long actually.
Okay, yeah,
Hey,
this...
listen. I'll say it's good. How about that? You know what? It's good. It's probably good.
Well-
Sui Ishida, well, I don't know. It's probably okay.
Here's the weird thing about this. Like Buzz said, this first chapter like does not tell you anything about what the story is actually going to be. It's literally just, hey, we live in a world where there's these crazy people. One guy is like a Luffy. He's made of rubber, and he like stretches out his neck.
Yes, Kagune instead.
Yeah, he turns into a bird or something. This was
Nice.
this was very odd, and I don't know how to feel about it, honestly.
It looks just like more Tokyo Ghoul. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, although I found Tokyo Ghoul's introduction to be like really great, and this I don't know, man. It still has the really messy action scenes that are kind of hard to follow from Tokyo Ghoul, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. See, it's kind of funny because in Tokyo Ghoul Re, a lot of people look super stretchy in the fighting style, and now they just are, so it fits.
Maybe that was the inspiration. He's like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I will say, it's interesting though how this is being released. They actually seem to have given him free reign on how and when he releases this. There's no schedule at all.
Free range manga, go green.
So it seems like just whenever he's ready, he'll release a chapter. So it could be monthly. It could take 5 months, and then we'll get like a 200-page chapter. Who knows? It's an interesting. I think that's.
Is it gonna
I
be
think
like Burn the Witch?
I think that's how they do One Punch Man. Also, I'm not sure, but
Possibly.
yeah. Anyway, there's Trojan X. I don't know. Maybe we'll check back in with it later. Who knows?
Yeah.
Trojan X
We'll give y'all an update about how
Yeah.
Trojan X is.
We'll do chapter reviews on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh, I haven't checked to see if Chibi Reviews made a video on it. He must have.
I've got a question. Because I was reminded of one of the comments I was reading through from one of our old casts. Is any of you guys been caught up or at least seen anybody talk about Jagan in a while?
Hasn't that ended?
It has?
I believe so. This
I
was
haven't seen that in ages.
Oh, no, wait, it's still going. Holy shit. This was a weird... Because I remember years and years ago when this first started. Well, I guess it... Yeah, 4 years ago when this started. Like, everyone in the community was going crazy about it.
And then it just dropped off. I remember I have, like, a video that has over, like, 2,000 views of me talking about the first 3 chapters.
Yeah, like, it was a really big start here, but, yeah, I remember I followed it for, like, a few weeks, maybe, and then it just got really weird, so I stopped, but...
Dude, it's really weird. Like
oh, yeah,
100%, it got real weird.
There was, like an owl friend and something to do with frogs. It was, it was something else. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe when it ends, it'll be, something I check out. Who knows? Yeah.
I haven't read any of it yet.
Anyway, I feel like this happens every couple months now, but, you know, of course we have a new Demon Slayer joining the ranks in Tokyo Revengers, which has now been selling 1 million copies every
Let's
week.
go.
Have any of you guys checked this series out?
Honestly, I've heard little to nothing about it, but I feel like I'm always the last
Jeez.
person to hear about that type of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're Shrug, you're like a physical only reader, right? Mostly, right? The thing with Tokyo Revengers, it's so weird because this series has been popular for a while, but now the anime is airing. It's really blown up. It's like it's pretty much becoming like Kodansha's next massive hit, which is very convenient.
Oh my gosh, it's got a ton of volumes out.
Oh yeah, it's been going for a while. And
wait,
like
in English already?
No. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Tokyo Revengers for the past couple years has had a small, rabid fan base in the West, and they've been clamoring for an English release. And Kodansha gave it to them, but it was digital only.
It is digital only.
And
wow,
for years
that
it has
sucks.
stayed digital only. But now it's literally, like I said, pulling a Jujutsu Kaisen, the Demon Slayer. It is blowing up more than we've ever seen any manga ever do. It's so common nowadays. It's so weird to see. But yeah, so it begs the question, are they going to release it? Like, they must. It's such a
free
cash
money
cow.
at this point, so might as well.
Why haven't they? I don't know, man. It's weird. But
While I was looking this up, I just have noticed, I don't know, we may have talked about this in the last general cast, but Demon Slayer's getting a box set now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's old news. G shrug.
It's coming out in
Well,
October.
frick, dude. I'm sorry.
I already have it pre-ordered.
We're also getting a One Piece box set 4.
I did know that.
Yay.
I just can't wait for the Seven Deadly Sins box set to come out.
I did watch a bit of the Tokyo Revengers anime to check it out, and it is really interesting. It's basically erased, but good. This is what I can say. Like this guy, he's like 20. This guy, he's like 20, 25 or 6 or something, and he's like a loser, and he lives by himself, and he has no friends. And then he learns that his only girlfriend, which he had in middle school, was killed in gang-related activities. And then he gets pushed in front of a train, and instead of dying, he wakes up when he's like 13 years old. And now his goal is to make sure that this gang never like forms or something and save his girlfriend. I don't know. It sounds dumb when I say it like that, but it
sounds like
So it's like
Erased
a real
and
life
Noragami.
isekai.
Yeah.
Isekai back into real life.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because like he keeps jumping through the timelines because the girl's brother, like his girlfriend's brother, he's a detective in the future. So he's like trying to help him solve it by sending him back in time. It's all weird, but it is cool. Mm-hmm. And it like we were saying, it is really long, so I'm interested to see where the story eventually goes. And yeah, With that, I think it's time for some comments.
Comment comeback.
Comment comeback. It's
Gear,
been
play the theme music. Woo!
Comment time. Woo!
It's been a very long time since we've done this. So much that people probably forget that we read their stupid comments. So let's, I don't know. Shruggy, you have them open. Let's just throw some out.
I'm gonna start at the top selling manga of 2020. I don't have let me look through one. It's just J-Note said, I've been looking forward to this. Yes, I'm happy there's someone who actually loves quintessential quintuplets.
Hell yeah, brother.
Based.
This one guy said, Gear, I rate Splatoon higher than my Phoenix collection.
Good, good.
I thought they were going to make a Thriller Bark joke, but no.
It's been a while since one of those.
No, I saw it on the last cast, so don't you worry. Gosh, well, y'all are boring. This one, some constructive criticism. No series can sell literally millions of copies without it having some value. Just because something doesn't appeal to you, it doesn't mean it's bad. And you're better off trying to understand. What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're going on about Demon
Bleach.
Slayer sucks.
I didn't like Demon Slayer. I read Demon Slayer. I literally read 2 volumes of Demon Slayer, and I did not say that it was horrible. I just didn't like it.
No, you said it was horrible. I remember.
Okay,
You said
well,
it was
I'm
literally
sorry.
the worst shit you've ever read.
That's literally not true.
You invoked Satan.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're better off understanding why something is popular instead of just dismissing anything you don't like as trash. It makes you sound extremely elitist, and no one likes an elitist. And it's funny because multiple times in this podcast, at least one person liked the series that was being trash talked. Spy X Family, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, which are all series that I like. So they're definitely not talking about me. They're probably talking about Base. And that's a perfect example of what I meant. But then they turn around and trash talk the next series. Hypocrisy is real, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, Babylon Shadows,
Wow.
you know that there's such thing as having constructive criticism about an actual series.
Nah, Shrug, you lost the plot, man. And also you read Fire Force, so no one cares about you.
Okay, buddy.
so do I.
All right. Okay.
I'm guilty. I have 20 volumes of Fire Force.
Jesus.
You're telling me. Okay, Gear. Let me look through my collection. Something that I have that. Actually, no. Let me think of something that you clamor about. You know, I'm going to your page. That's it. I'm going to your account. That's it.
Good or bad?
All right, while you do that, I'll read some more. What we got here? This was from episode 1 of season 5.
I'm about to own all of Bleach on DVD, so.
Shaman made a comment about someone in the community changing their name all the time. Justy's Cave has appeared to claim that it's him, and I believe that's true because I know this guy has gone through several names. So cool, you know this. You can do whatever. You know, it's a free country, free internet. Well, actually, I don't know about that last part, but you know. What else we got here? Where was that one I saw? Yeah, I saw one.
Cool Kid comments.
Oh, Cool Kid. Yeah, that's a good one. Shrug, did you pass a Cool Kid? Wait, is there no Cool Kid on this one? Here we go.
Which one are you on?
Here we go. It clearly states that in the Quran, that those who read manhwa shall bask in the eternal glory and be greeted with 42069 virgins, whereas those who dare to partake in the vulgar pastime of consuming the webtoons of Eastern infidels shall, what the fuck are you talking about? Shall forever be forced to endure the entirety of Apollo Gray's discography while listening to Shaman describe why anything released past the year 30 BC is utter garbage because he's too old to get an erection anymore. Oh,
Good lord.
Damn.
that was a journey, man. That was
I'm on the New Year's cast one. I have a Cool Kid one right here. It's top comment. Apollo's death was easily the worst part of 2020. I know he had been struggling with his addiction for many years, but to think that sucking on Misty's egghead was the final nail in the coffin, SMH. Also, Shaman pretending he knows nothing about the Sonic manga like he is in the #1 patron on Chris Chan's OnlyFans.
When are you guys going to discuss Samurai 8?
We're
next
not
question.
discussing Samurai 8.
Skip.
This was from Cool Kid on the recap. What the fuck, bro? This is so inaccurate. Apollo would never be jest over something like a D20. That's way too much. He'd easily do it for a D5. Also, why start this video at season 3? Everyone knows that the best place to start is Thriller Bark. Well, whatever. I cannot wait for.
Well.
Great. It's just a nonsense. I don't know. Whatever. Shrug, you go.
I just got a Demon Slayer movie ad.
for the New Year
on our
New Year's
podcast.
Cast.
Yeah.
Wonderful. For the New Year's cast, says Gary, I have something really important for you in the read more section for my comment that'll probably brighten your day. It says, "We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna." I'm not reading the rest of that.
That's beautiful.
The two comments I actually did enjoy. The quote says, "I've been to French Canada. I know French Canadians," and they just go, "Prove it."
Listen.
And then right underneath it, Lord of Dragon 555 says, "Wait, Gear, you're Canadian?"
Wait, did I reply to that?
I don't think. Actually, yeah, you did.
Who was
and I
it?
said, "This is news to me too." And you said, you said, "I'm a Newfoundlander born and bred, and I'll be one till I die. I'm proud to be an Islander. Here's the reason why." And then you sang the song.
Yeah, no, I.
When is Mappa gonna animate my social life? Nothing happens. Was that 70% of anime.
Was that Uchu Shelf who commented that?
No, Uchu Shelf commented that said, the one that said, "I've been to French Canada. I know French Canadians. Prove it."
I actually went to Twitter after, and there's a Quebec winter mascot called Bonhomme Carnaval, who's like this really creepy looking snowman. And when I went to Quebec when I was 17, I took a picture with him. So I tweeted that picture at him, and he was like, "Oh shit, my bad." Yeah, it's the real deal. You've been to French Canada.
I just saw the thing that said, "What was the arc I'm supposed to start One Piece again?" You said Punk Hazard.
Yeah, that's my take. You know, we all have our different reading orders, but you know, for me, it starts with Punk Hazard, ends with where are we to? Oh, that was disappointing. I just went to look at my shelf for One Piece, and I forgot I sold it all.
Well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm the
Diet
only
Coke
host
worth
now.
it, Gear?
It was worth it. Yeah, I made a lot of money. Anyway, this was on the recap, and we announced season 5, and this is from Blob96. He says, "So it's just going to be 54 minutes of you guys trying to one up each other in an attempt to be crowned King Virgin."
Yep,
you're darn right.
It's true. Yeah. You know.
How'd you know?
Not until marriage. Don't be at it. Anyway, this guy's actually interesting because he was banned from my Discord server twice for being, you know, a bit of a Nazi. And
well.
And if you go to his account, he has
well, this is Anatube after all.
He has titles like the Holocaust didn't even happen, and
no.
Gear is a fat crippled commie.
No. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Wait, are you being...
Oh, yeah, I'm being serious. I can send you a screenshot.
Dang.
Yeah, wait, no, I'm on the page. There's 13 views of a live stream. It says Gear's a fat, crippled commie. And then, like, multiple ones. He has 3 streams just labeled beans.
Yeah, so, you know, that Jesus Christ. What else is there? Anything of worth here? I don't know. You all have shit taste in manga.
Oh yeah, well,
that's a good one. We have a really a really great one. Oshinoko based. Don't listen to the smooth brains. I agree. I will say, like, I explained Oshinoko in that video, and you guys like didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But I ended up making a video on it, and people like a ton of people have gotten into Oshinoko now after seeing my video, so I'm very, very happy about that. Good on you. Good on you guys.
Shocker.
Yeah. Shrug. I mean, Shrug, you're physical only, so you'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I just have to finish collecting Pluto first, one step at a time,
A PSA, though, the artist for Oshinoko, which isn't Akasaka, he only writes this manga, but the artist, she has an Instagram account where she posts nothing but My Hero Academia merch and her cats. So if you're interested in that, I would highly recommend going to Mengo Yokoyari's Twitter or Instagram. Her Twitter has cats too, Good shit.
There's also some fan art. Oh no, she's wearing a Dragon Ball shirt.
Oh well, she actually, I think she got her start drawing hentai. So
just like the guys who started High School of the Dead. You start drawing hentai, and then you have
guys,
one of the.
It might be degenerate media, but you never know. You can always climb.
Hey man, porn sells. We can,
oh yeah.
I think we should start our own hentai. I think that'd be cool.
As long as it's not live action.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Shrug, you can.
That's just.
Shrug, you can write the scripts. I can draw it. Buzz can do
the voice acting.
Buzz can do the voice acting. It'll be a motion comic.
No, have you guys seen? I don't watch too much anime, but I went over to my friend's house and they were watching The Way of the House Husband.
Oh my god,
dude! I think that's so funny. Like I've not read the manga for it, but I think it's really funny.
The whole slideshow nature of it was actually intentional because the director doesn't like anime or something. He's like, yeah, when I read this manga, I felt it worked better as a manga, so we're just going to do that.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think of any last bits to add to the podcast now. Any news, any other shit. I don't know. Man. I think we're...
unless we want to go into the aftercast.
Oh, hold on. There's this new show, Nagatoro, right? The masochist show. I know Buzz is a huge fan. Yeah.
Dude, I hate that so much.
It's a what?
All right, Shrug. Have you ever heard of "Don't Toy with Me, Miss Nagatoro"?
Oh my gosh, that's the one that you've been sending. You've been sending screen caps of it, and it says "sus" in it. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So it went viral the other week because there was a guy on Twitter who made this gigantic rant about how they put the word "sus" in Nagatoro, even when it's who cares? Literally the word she used was suspicious, so it's it's not a wrong translation, whatever, it's just haha amogus, huh? But anyway, this guy went on a massive rant about it, and then when people were making fun of him, he went into full-on racist mode. He's like, black fans of Nagatoro don't get to have an opinion.
What?
It went
where did this come from?
Full on. It was ridiculous. The account got banned after, but it was insane. He went on. He was like, "Oh yes," and stuff. It was.
What is up with us attracting this community attracting the Nazis? What is up with
anime
that?
fans, dude. They're always like that.
Also, I'm gonna censor that thing I just said so it doesn't get clipped out of context.
I can just imagine them clipping that out of context.
It's really weird, and it's those specific shows too. In fact, there was a tweet going around where when the Nagatoro anime got announced, someone was posted a picture of Nagatoro, and it's the profile pic of every racist Twitter user for the next year. and they were right.
Hey,
not now, obviously not to say all Nagatoro fans are racist, but it was a funny coincidence.
Hey, what's the series? You posted a clip of it, or somebody posted a clip of it in the anime Discord, and it said it had really awful voice acting, and then one of them went no cap, and then they were like, "Yup."
Oh my god,
what was that?
That was Wonder
What?
Egg. Okay, Wonder Egg Priority is a fantastic show, by the way. It's wonderful. The animation's amazing. But in the dub, in like the recent episode,
Oh no.
they
Yeah,
inserted
see.
some Zoomer slang, and like I mean, whatever. You're gonna localize stuff, add some Zoomer slang. I don't really care. But the problem is that
back at it again.
But the problem was that like this, like I don't really even know when to use the word no cap, but the way they inserted it here, she's like, "Oh guys, I may not have any friends when I'm in school, but then I can just hang out with you guys when I'm out of school." And their friends like, "No cap," and then they all laugh.
Oh my god, what's the show called?
Wonder Egg Priority. It's a very interesting show. It's really good, but it's very weird.
What was there's one more thing. I can't think of what I was gonna say. I feel like it was like slightly important, but oh well, I've given up.
No problem. We'll be back next
Yeah.
time. Hopefully Taz and Apollo can join us.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know. You never seen Wizard of Oz? It could be like one of those situations. They may never come back.
They're in Oz right now. Doesn't Dorothy come back
I'm
though?
pretty sure, but doesn't she like return to Oz later on, and it's like really, really brutal?
Yeah, but I mean, she does come back. You know, at the end. Of the main movie.
But like,
Yeah.
you ever seen Sweet Life on Deck? The Twister blows away the farm, and then London
I actually have seen that episode. I know exactly what you're talking
London
about.
Tifton gets taken away by the Twister, and she never comes back.
There was this is such a weird tangent, but I remember like one of the episodes ends on a cliffhanger where like London is missing after the tornado.
Oh no!
It's like
Brenda
where's
Song has died.
that was like the most intense cliffhanger Disney Channel has ever done.
Yeah,
They actually made people believe London could be
Yeah.
dead. Honestly, that would have been a very bold move, and I would have
yeah.
supported them. killing
Now,
off London
nowadays, they're trying to be bold with like High School Musical, the series.
Tipton. I actually watched that too. You see that shit?
I've also watched it. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
I'm
That's amazing.
I felt like I'm the only person that around here that has actually watched it, but it's
No, I've seen it all. You know all the drama with Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett.
yes.
Oh yeah, you see, this is the real shit. We should just do this. We should just talk about Zoomer drama.
Just for an entire
Twitter
April
cast.
Fool's cast next year.
Oh my God,
Next
yes.
year it's April Fool's cast, but it's just talking about like a lot of just different stuff.
Yeah. Olivia Rodrigo's new album and dissecting the lyrics.
Yeah.
Apparently Joshua Bassett is gay. He
Just came out the other day, and then dude, it's like all this stuff with Olivia Rodrigo like bashing Joshua Bassett in her songs. Joshua Bassett coming out as gay, and then they're like smooching on season 2. And it's like what?
Apparently they weren't ever even dating because like she was underage when. I don't know.
What?
Listen,
Nothing.
if you, I think we should end it here before we get there. Thank you all so much for watching Manga Alert. Stay tuned for next episode with some returning faces. Hopefully, I don't know.
Maybe not.
And
Just be me and Gear.
guys,
Maybe
we're also now that Shaman's gone, we're gonna do weekly casts again, like the original
weekly.
plan.
Actually, you know what? We're switching to a daily live show.
Yeah.
Every
Manga Alert
morning
every
at 6
Friday.
a.m. Every morning at 6 a.m. before you head to school or work, we'll be here.
Crank us on. We're on the radio. We're on 69.9.
Hell yeah. See you guys later. Love you.
I was that little baby boy was me. I once was a boy, but now I am a man. I fought the night and lived as day man. Now I'm here to ask for your hand. So if you want to marry, man, will you